Hi, and welcome to Medical Terminology 1. It is the first of two courses that explores the language of medicine, or as I like to say, the language of healthcare, for people who are going into healthcare professions such as medical assisting or medical insurance coding, medical administration, healthcare administration, EMS, nursing, or those who are required to take a 3-credit at least course in order to go into physician assistant studies, for example. Anyway, we have our course is separated by modules and includes an introductory module, an explanation, some resources, and then each of the chapters. So here, this is our introduction module. We have announcements. You may or may not get an email, but when we click on the announcements page, it goes out to everyone. And it's just general things that are good to know, such as are we extending testing time, or don't forget to do your quizzes before the test opens, things of that nature. And then we have an introduction video where your instructor, Mrs. Moose, welcomes you to the course. Here is the syllabus. Go ahead and click on that, and it will talk you through what our requirements are for this course. Course objective. This is your course video tour. College services, the academic calendar, contacts and support, how you can get in touch with Mrs. Moose, which I'm not sure where it is, but it will be up there when the class starts. An icebreaker, so that you can get to know each other. Upswing, which is an online tutorial in case you're having difficulties. Student resource pages. Those are items that you might find helpful as you live your life as a student at Mitchell. Our accessibility and privacy policies. There is a student services quiz, and this is mandatory that you take this prior to or no later than June 5th. And this is very true, and please don't put it off until the last minute. If you do not complete this quiz, you are reported as a no-show, and you will no longer be enrolled in the course. If you receive financial aid, you may not be if you don't take this course. What this does is demonstrates that you are, in fact, a member of this course, and you are, in fact, enrolled. It takes maybe 10 minutes, if that long. This is how to link to your Evolve resource site. When you click on this, it will bring you to the Evolve Resources portal. Click on I am a student, and then the video will take you from here. Let's see if I can go back. Okay, and then here's the video that I mentioned. I talk you through the whole thing. Pronunciation of terms. This is the requirements. You should have a sound card on your computer so that when you get to the different modules and there are words that are required to be recorded and repeated and sent to Ms. Moose, you'll be able to know how to do it. Just some interesting facts, a history of medical terminology, another resource for you to access. Module tests are here. You are bound by the honor code, which says that you won't use any assistance when you take the tests. But more on that later when you actually get into the course. Here is Module 1. And so you can, here are PowerPoints that will help you as you study. Here is a chapter that I've developed, and it will talk you through the basics of each of the chapters. This is not the same as the chapter in your textbook. Please read the chapters in your textbook. Underline the words that are giving you trouble. Outline if you need to. Do all of the practice quizzes in there. All it will do is help you be very successful in this class. This is where you'll see the answers to the quizzes that you'll be doing as part of the course. And here I'm going to open this in a minute, but this is your first time recording and pronouncing words, and there will be some difficulty because unless you're working in healthcare, you're not used to, people aren't used to saying things correctly, and there's no number grades really on the first recordings. Listen to the audio. It does you no good, nor me or Ms. Moose any good, if you just say the words without at least practicing them first. Each term is spelled phonetically. You can say the words while you're listening to them. And Moodle puts it, and I'll show you when I open this up where it is, but Moodle puts it at the end of the very list of words. And these are just some other resources for you to look at to help you be successful. All of the modules are set up pretty much like this. So let's click on this. First, look up the meaning. You don't have to write it, you don't have to say it, but it's to help you understand what these words are. It is for your benefit and practice, and there's no grade. The text itself includes an audio component on the resources site. You can say it, say the words with that as well. Again, for your benefit and no grade associated. These are the words that I find, most of the words that you'll see that are required are words that students will sometimes have difficulty with. So make a recording of yourself using either a microphone, an inexpensive microphone that you can get for less than $10 at any of the big box stores, or if your computer has a microphone built in, all the better. And your choice of 20 words that you found difficult from all 4 chapters combined. So laparoscopy, metastasis, hemostasis, tracheostomy, and so on and so forth. Hypertrophy is not hypertrophy, it's hypertrophy. Nephropathy, not nephropathy. Endoscopy, not endoscopy, and you'll see more of those. Notice for pharynx, there's no nix, so you may have heard people say pharynx. No such word. Anyway, by default, in most Windows-based computers, the recorded audio is saved as a WMA file. This is the way it must be done. If you have an Apple computer, then you're going to have to find another way to send it, or send it via iTunes. That's the only way it can be opened by either of us. You cannot record using your iPhone or your smartphone. It will not open for us. And here are the voice recordings. If you click on this, it will open up and you'll be able to listen as you read these. And so again, here is everything. Again, they're set up the same way. And if you have any questions, your instructor is Ms. Amanda Moose, and she will be happy to answer any additional questions that you might have. Please enjoy this course. It's fun. Saying the words can be fun. You'll be surprised at how you sound, but there's nobody around when we're listening, or Ms. Moose is listening, so please try not to be self-conscious, but have fun with the course, and good luck to you. Bye-bye.